the Rams.
Adelaide to bring it out from their own line. And met by some very willing Auckland defence. And pushed back a couple of metres. Kerrod Walters just goes from dumbing half to pick up Darren Doherty. 25 metres out from his own line.
As now the Adelaide Rams make their way out onto Marathon Stadium for the first time.
Hello and welcome to the Rampage League podcast, coming to you as we do every week from the Brew Boys Brewery down here at 151 Regency Road, Croydon Park here in South Australia. It's always great to have the support of such a great South Australian company as in the Brew Boys Brewery. My name is Darren, and flying solo tonight. Rolly is unable to be here. Just told me he's unable to be here tonight and next week. So that, yes, you're stuck with me for the next 2 weeks, bringing you this podcast, the Rampage League podcast, proudly brought to you by the Brew Boys Brewery. Let's jump right into it. And what a final round of rugby league we had in the NRL competition. It kicked off with the Broncos taking on the Storm, and surprise, surprise, it was the Storm with quite a convincing win, taking the Chocolates 50-12 over the Broncos. Let's hear the highlights from the Broncos taking on the Storm.
We're underway. The final round, would you believe, is here. And here's Nelson Asafa Solomona with the opening carry of the night. Sailor hoist that one high. Here's a tester for Farlongo. Oh, no test for him. And it's open right up. Farlongo over the halfway line. Billy Walters coming across. Sailor's there also, and he's got him. Wow. Fast start to Thursday night footy for you. Hope you're enjoying it. Meaney to Warbrick. Warbrick gets away from Rogers. Here goes Will Warbrick. He's hard to stop, and he's in full flight. Look at him go. Will Warbrick opens up the Broncos defence and opens the scoring. Munster. Dummy to Bloor. Goes to Grant. Grant finds Hughes. Like clockwork. Katoa to Farlongo. Now Warbrick. Warbrick down the touchline. You'll fancy a double and get there. Will Warbrick has 2 tries in 2 minutes, and the Melbourne Storm are on fire. It's Will Warbrick, 104. Oh, and here we go. You can add to that tally now for Warbrick. He's away, tries to get away from Sailor, inside to Meaney, back to Hughes, razzle-dazzle from the Storm. Grant. Goes to Munster. Munster to Hughes, running into that big hole is Katoa, slams it down. Ali Katoa scores a try for Melbourne. 15 away. Carrigan to Reynolds. Mariner slips away from one. Can't get away from Munster. Moser. Talpa'u back to Moser. Gets a pass away. And are they over? They sure are. Josh Rogers grabs a try for Brisbane, and the Broncos are on the board. Reynolds with a kick. Oh, it's taken there by Meaney. And he looks to take off and finds Hughes. Hughes ducking away from defenders. What about turning defence into attack, this Melbourne Storm team? Warbrick. Brisbane will do well to hold on here. Grant throws a dummy, goes straight through. Harry Grant with a try. Kamikamitha off the tap. Plays it a metre away from the line. Grant to Hughes. Hughes with a dummy. Got there. Yes. Reached out. Put the ball right on the line. Try awarded. Now Munster. Farlongo. Kicks. And Xavier Coates. As Hughes kicks for Warbrick. He takes that one really well. Inside pass. That's on the Broncos' hand. And Hughes scores another try. which will be awarded Jerome Hughes, now with 12 tries in 12 games against the Broncos.
On report in the bin, mate. Direct contact, moderate force.
So Katoa goes to the bin. Here it is. Mozart to Reynolds. Big conjure up here, goes to Saylor. Saylor to Cobbo. Cobbo fires a pass out wide, and Brisbane do score their second try of the night through Jesse Arthurs. Now Grant. Hughes. That's a lovely ball. Running onto it, Warbrick. He's got a hat-trick. Will Warbrick. Craig Bellamy. 400 career wins for the Storm coach. Full time. Melbourne 50 have defeated the Broncos 12.
Yes, a great game there and a great win for the Storm. And the final score in the Broncos Storm game, it was the Storm taking the Chocolates 50-12 in the end. And the second game was the West Tigers taking on the Eels. And it was the Eels were too slippery for the West Tigers, taking a very convincing win, 60-26 over the West Tigers.
Spoon Bowl 24. We are underway through Appy Coruscant. Third time in the NRL era here for Parramatta, and that's where they go. Assey to Brown. Bypasses Gutherson. Quickly through the hands of Blaze Talangi. Across to Micah Sevo. 2 plays remaining. First chance for the Tigers at this end of the field. Galvin, Grubbers. There's their options everywhere. Feletti make contact with it. Galvin again to the short side. Cut out ball all the way out to Junior Tupou. Lachlan Galvin take a bow. A metre away. On the left-hand side it goes to Dejan Arce. He just shows that there was space. Acres of space on that left edge for Parramatta. They've hit back. It's 10 points apiece. Massive pressure again. Hands. Assey holding it up, losing the ball. Coruscant has it, looking for a speedster. Nobody's there. No Forbes Ferraris. He was deemed to have been tackled. They went out with the job. Here's Brown stepping back on the inside. Brendan Hands. He dives in. Parramatta back in front. The Eels out of the wooden spoon position. Assey's kick. Good luck under this one. A perfect spiral. Mason withdrew the hands at the last moment. Campbell-Gillard has it. Penasini now. Steps through the tackle of Heath Mason, and Parramatta will score again. To the halfway line. That's a strong carry. And now Coruscant, an intercept. Screaming away. Bryce Cartwright. Fainu on his hammer. He gives it to Penasini. The brilliance. The hands of the enigmatic one. Set restart. Twal from dummy half. Latu Fainu for brother Sam Weller. They're only a metre out. Coruscant, another set restart here. 2 in quick succession. Terrible pass from dummy half. Ends up in the hands of Latu Fainu. In the field of play. Chasing the Tigers, led by Appy Coruscant. Well, it ends up in an awkward position, and it will be a penalty here for Parramatta.
That risk of injury there, mate. It's talented.
And he was resigned to his fate. Defend these sets, and then be good with the ball to use up the clock. A kick out wide. Penasini was chasing, tipped out the back, and then planted down by Cartwright. The referee thinks this is a try. Wasik feeds it across to Wasi. Slow delivery there to Kelma Tuolangi, who found a bit of space in between Galvin, and then pops the ball out the back. No call of held. Sevo with a bump on Mason. The battle continues, and Sevo plants it down. They look short on this side. Pass goes to Granville. That didn't help Parramatta score, so Gutherson takes it right back down Main Street, and he scores. Last play for Parramatta. Kick from Assey. Doesn't get through into the in-goal area, but safe after being driven back there. Oh, no! It's awful. Look away, you Tigers fans. Look away. A ball popped out the back into the arms of Clint Gunderson. So playing it there for Papali'i. Through 12, then Galvin charging hard, almost within range. Tony Suko with his second touch could have scored. They'll get there anyway. From dummy half, Isaiah Papali'i. Charlie Staines a long way in from the wing. Here's Campbell Gillard there, dropping off tackles. Uta Ikamanu pushing up there. Couldn't grab Big Reg. Lussick. Here's Nakatoa, and then through the hands of Offahengawi. Gutherson, Harbour Bridge ball over the top. Russell turns it back on the inside for Cartwright, who stabs a kick. Campbell Gillard's there again, but so is Joey Lussick. He scored. A game that promised a lot, but hasn't delivered as far as the contest is concerned, but it's certainly delivered for you Parramatta Eels fans. Mission accomplished as Fatape comes across here to Charlie Staines. He plants it down, and their final scoring play of the season, full time in the Spoon Bowl. It's Parramatta on top. They've taken down the Tigers in Campbelltown, 60 points to 26, and for the third straight year, yes, the Tigers have the spoon.
Yes, as you just heard, the commentators there with the West Tigers losing the last home and away game of the season gives them the wooden spoons, and the Eels move up and are safe from taking the wooden spoon. So that's final score again in that game between the Eels and the West Tigers was 60 to 26, and that's, as I said, sees the West Tigers on the bottom of the ladder taking the wooden spoon. Our third game was the Rabbitohs and the Roosters, and this one was a bit more of a closer game. The Roosters coming out on top, 36 to 28.
So the final rodeo of the year for South, the Roosters heading to the finals. Got an unscheduled overhaul of their team. Let's see what they can produce this evening. And he's 3 metres away from another one. Back to Lemieux. And a kick here by Keary. Mwangani to Ase! Yeah! Try scorer! And he leapt high into the air and comes down with the ball.
I'm going to give the two front rowers for the Roosters a rap here, Spencer Lemieux and Terrell May. They knew it was the last tackle and the ball went to them.
But really looked untroubled on their line. From a defensive perspective, the Roosters comes across to Walker. Now there's a chance, a dummy and run. Is there a player caught on the defensive line here? The Roosters were signalling, but the try is awarded. Ball down around the waist. Now Manu in from the centres, linking up with Keary. Great ball. A floating pass. Ponga sprinting for the corner and wins the race. Right down in that Westpac red zone for Souths. It goes to Tallis Dunk. Walker! Straight past Tupanua. Left him standing.
Had Satilli going sideways. The moment he turned his shoulders.
Numbers again. Ponga for the same corner with a one-handed put down. Billy there to stop him along with Kepi. Smith now attacking from close range. Ah, yes, he threaded the needle beautifully. What a ball for Tupanua. Taken made by Kepi. Tedesco, Keary. Angus Crichton from a standing start finds room. Tedesco's there in support. The captain is off and gone.
Well, the Roosters jerseys where Angus Crichton started to run. I just don't think there are any South jerseys.
Tupou, one of the best for many, many years. Steep playing the ball. And another big gap for Tupanua and more support by Tedesco. Try number 2.
This was a beautiful play. Sandon Smith and Tupanua just run a nice little outline. Tupanua.
Sandon Smith. Watson. The gap closed just in the nick of time. Keary for Teddy. A dig towards the in goal and a try. It's a third for Junior Ponga. 5 tackles to this set. The pass off target again. He went backwards off Tupanua. Geary, he's kicking out to our man. Nawanga Nitawase.
Go!
Munro, he's clear. He went the length against Penrith.
He pulled away.
Again.
Pulled away.
Oh, what a lovely runner. What a strike. And this time next week will be the finals. Burgess in his last game.
Cook to Burgess.
I spoke to these two men before the game. This is their last time wearing the Rabbitohs colours, and they combined for a try.
Still need to try and find some vision of farewell kicks that have gone wrong across the years. Ah, nice little bit of play that. Cook pursuing a Walker kick. Sprinting over towards the opposite sideline, and he's tackled there on play 5.
I think he's trying to get in on the action. And he saw Tom Burgess get a farewell try. I think they've got plenty of quality to come back into this game.
Some space on the right-hand edge this time. A kick back over from Jacob Gagai. Here's Gray. Crichton's not going to be able to pace it with him. And they're finishing with a flurry, South Sydney. It's a reworked Roosters outfit, and they have won the latest renewal of this battle between the Roosters and the Rabbits, 36-28.
Yes, a very good win there for the Roosters heading into the finals. Roosters on top there, 36-28. And the next game was the Dragons and taking on the Raiders, and this was a very, very close game. It was the Raiders coming out with the chocolate, 26-24.
The kick here will come down to King Tongia, and it will be DeBellin who will bring it away for the Dragons. Canberra line. The kick will come from Ben Hunt. He puts it out there towards Zach Lomax. And we know what an aerial specialist he is. What a pass. What a beginning. An amazing try for the Dragons. The kick from Hunt. The run. The catch by Lomax. And he fires it back on the inside for Tom Eisenhuth. Little jumping out from dummy half, showing it, going a long way. He denied, or did he get there? It looks like he did. He's planted it down to score. Little. They're playing light stepping. He's away again. Sloan is there. Little ignores him. Tries to take on Kyo Weeks. Well, that was adventurous. Was he ever going to beat Weeks?
Absolutely not.
I'm sure Sloan was, though. Here is Leilua. It comes to Hunt. He puts a kick in again. It's still there. Waiting for it. Jaden Sewer thinks he scored. And you know what? He has scored. They play it 40 metres out. Smithies at the line. Horsburgh. Good ball. Hudson Young with the line break. Runs to Sloan. Pushed away from him. Lomax came to save the try. One more here for Canberra. They'll kick, pushing through. Danny Levi flies through the air and plants it down for the green machine. 35 metres away. A kick for Zach Lomax, anybody? Here's Hunt at first receiver, waiting for it. Well, Little puts a kick in himself. Ad lib as it was. And then Sloan toes it forward. Hopewati under pressure. Under pressure, and Laikan King Tongia. He scores the first try of his NRL career. From Levi, Fogarty cut-out ball. Here's Timokor, Little shuffle, gives it on to Xavier Savage, and the Raiders have their second. Little jumps out from dummy half. There was nobody there at marker, and he's off and running again. He comes toward Weeks. Here's Sloan. Ball out the back. The Hail Mary again. Play 5 as Starling finds Fogarty. Stepping back towards the middle. And Fogarty very quickly comes out here to set Chris. Good fend. Hopewati up against Lomax. He gets there. Canberra score first in this second half. Horsburgh. Fogarty. Young into clean space. Runs towards Sloan and runs away from him. A A second try for the Raiders in this second half, and maybe they're coming to get them.
Horsburgh goes to the line. Tarpany also. Short ball from Fogarty, and then his ability. Doesn't ask any questions, just sets sail for the left-hand corner. Gets on the outside of Sloan.
Up goes short. Who's there? DeBellin is there. Jack DeBellin.
Couldn't believe his luck.
Time running out. It goes to Fogarty. He keeps it alive. Horsburgh.
Oh,
kick.
stop it.
Got a rebound. Corey Horsburgh.
He flew high only moments ago to go up with the ball. Not much doing on the outside. Puts it onto the left foot. Gets an A-grade bounce back into his arms.
The strike is a good one. He splits the uprights. Savage will kick it out of play, and that'll do us here today. The Canberra Raiders have won for the 12th time this season.
With that win, that takes Canberra to 12 wins in the 24 NRL season. And the next game up to look at is the Bulldogs, home to the Cowboys. And this one was a bit of a one-sided affair, and it all went to the one side of the Cowboys, wrangling in the Bulldogs.
Enjoy it right here on Foxley. Hutchison to King for the first carry. Hutchison back in the first grade this week. Robson, Clifford, he knows it. Oh, smashed him to tackle. Sewer's away for Canterbury. Jonathan Sewer. Here we go. Cowboys, don't look away. Clifford. Oh, Clifford was smashed by kick out. He's got straight back to his feet. To Clifford's credit,
Viliami kick out has cleaned up Jake Clifford, who luckily has bounced back to his feet.
Dragons bound. First kick of the night. And first points of the night. Coming off a game where he scored his second career try double. Hutchison left side. Intercept. Feltz on his way. Aiming for Feltz corner.
Tracy
will run him down.
What a
Puts him in
chase.
the bear hug.
What a chase, what a tackle. Connor Tracy, the Bulldogs fans on their feet.
Slow to play the ball down. Robson, Clifford, Drinkwater, hands by Leo. Felt really is in Felt's corner. Detention. Holmes to keep the run going. Valentine Holmes. You would have him kicking for your life at the moment. The Cowboys left side. Dearden. Great ball. The Cowboys on fire here. This is excellent. Finals-like football.
But just that small stoppage might just be enough for... Nene!
Jeremiah Nene says Eli Clark.
Get that in here.
Sorry, what was your name again? 11 hit-ups for Griffin Neame. Clifford, Dearden, Nene, blink and you miss it. Superb from the Cowboys.
Brilliant.
Drinkwater. Dearden Neame is standing up and being counted. Drinkwater and Dearden. And through they go again. Lukey with the speed. Oh, Crichton. That is very
look at
much
this.
the last line of defence.
Reuben Cotter.
Crichton is picked up. It was like he was on a ski lift. He's now up within 10 of halfway, and they're speeding it up here. And now on the run, Dearden. Here he goes again. Helam Lukey. Look at these long legs into the 20. Dearden there. Oh, Lukey again. Lukey. What a game he's having. Half a metre short. Robson now. Charging up and at the Canterbury defence constantly with 25 minutes to go. Dearden quickly along. It's a 3-on-2. Quick hands. Felt for 150. Felt has scored. A milestone of significant proportion. Here's Robson. Infield, Drinkwater. They rushed up on him. Comes out the other side. Way to Holmes. He's going to chip a chase. No, a little low kick. Holmes will get the bounce. Oh, Valentine. Be my Valentine. That was beautiful. I love it. They're into the 30s. He'll make it 32. Valentine Holmes is on a rush of points. Canterbury with Sexton, a bomb to the corner, no, not to the corner, and bounces up off Drinkwater. It's a miss. Sexton comes up with it. His first 4-pointer of the year. The fans with reason to wave their flags. Your team. It's now throw intercept. It's on again. Taulagi. He's got a big gap on them. He can shut it down now. And he does. And plunges over to score. 5 away. Last tackle. Out it goes. Taulagi over. The one-arm Carez wasn't going to stop it. On a night where Felt reaches 150 career tries as well. What a scoreline. The Cowboys 44, the Bulldogs 6.
A very good win to end the home and away season for the Cowboys, 44-6. And our next game we're going to look at is the Panthers were home to the Titans, and this one was a close affair, but the Panthers showing their claws and taking the win, 18-12.
And it's the Panthers and the Gold Coast Titans. The Panthers looking to lock up second spot and top 2 for a 5th straight season. Edwards, he gets straight through, gets it on, and it's a try. Brian To'o missing his headgear, but scoring a try. Brian To'o has this crowd on its feet.
Edwards just held his ground, stood nice and deep, was just able to slip the tackle there. They were very short on that side.
Verrills back in field. Forward. Campbell there, picking it up. Oh, magnificent step. And another, and another. Absolutely stunning. He went through like he was a ghost. He went past 1, 2, 3 of them. Jaden Campbell puts the Titans on the board with a bit of brilliance. Walk that off as the spread comes. Fermor. Jojo Fafita with a bit of space. Oh, and he got past Taruva. Then the inside pass. Here's Randall. Oh, big tackle. Scott Sorensen saves it and gets off in time. Last tackle. Huge play this. Tanner Boyd getting it on. Alec Wanky. He puts in a kick and it is taken by To'o. Oh, they save it, the Panthers. 3 tackles to go here. Kenny on to Luai. Delays the pass. Oh, what a shot. Oh, my goodness. Snyder is pummeled by Jojo Fafita.
If he doesn't make the tackle and he allows Schneider to get the ball away, will Penrith score a try?
Luai wants it. Delays the pass. This is all. Oh, they've done it again. Although the pass here from Alamotti. Schneider under pressure puts it down. This is fantastic stuff from Gold Coast.
And in particular, Jojo Fafita. He's come up with a couple of big tackles.
Kenny, Schneider, Edwards, yes, still and Edwards has them on their feet. When they need a spark, they go to Dylan Edwards, and the Panthers retake the lead.
And Edwards just too good on his feet, that close to the line. With a couple of stationary defenders in this Gold Coast side, that certainly didn't help. The slip from Alec Winky.
Back it comes to the open. Yo for Luai. Here's the kick. Garner! Beautiful. Garner steaming through. That was a lovely set play there. They both knew it was on Luai and Garner.
Jerome Luai has combined with Garner a number of times this season on that same play, just dribbling it through the line. Garner's got a great awareness about him to read the kick, and you can't defend that. It's very hard to defend when you get the kick as good as what Jerome Luai just did then.
Luai to Schneider, and it goes to Yo. Had to reach forward to get it. The tap on. Now shove it across the top. Oh, he made mid-speed of Karen Pereira. Top. Oh, no, I think they saved it. Although he's going to claim it. He's strong, To'o, and he found a way to get it down.
Based on the on-field decision of the ball being held up and their ball being lost, we'll be supporting on-field decision of no try. We have a decision.
Comes to Foran to Boyd. The stab kick. Kelly coming through. So is Edwards. Edwards work to do. And Kelly's got it out of his hands and scored.
Dylan Edwards has possession of the ball, Brian Kelly in a one-on-one tackle strips the ball and his hand comes away. It's then gone forward and is resting on the arm of Dylan Edwards for a knock-on. We have a decision.
Yo poised on the left. Yo gets it on. Luai delayed the pass. Great read, although the scampering work of the Panthers, and Alamotti squeezes it down in the corner. And it's going up as no try.
Is it Bo Firma that makes the tackle? He's up very high, Alamotti. It's going to be a no try. Yeah, there's nowhere near it.
This is as well as they've defended in ages. Now a loose one. Look out! Look out! Carl Pereira's away. Chasing his tackle. Carl Pereira holds his feet. Goodbye! Times are coming! Luffy, Carl Pereira. Luai dancing, straightening. They hold on. Liu and Foran. Foran trapped underneath. Liu up top. Not happy, Jerome.
It is.
It is a penalty, and they're going to go for two. They're not out of the woods yet, Penrith. Full time, Penrith 18, Gold Coast 12.
Yes, Penrith getting the win there and setting themselves up for the hit out at the finals that start this coming week. And the next game is, well, I'm not sure. I think we should just miss this game. It's the Sea Eagles home to the Sharks, and the Sea Eagles going down by 20 points to the Sharks. Sharks winning by 40-20. And
second last game of the regular season underway on Fox League, and Hunt off the back fence. He almost ran out of the third row. On the left side, Jake Trubojevic, he's not the kicker. Brooks gets the range,
Cleared all aspects of play in the lead up.
and it ends up
Lehigh
a knock on.
does not exert downward pressure on the ball and knocks on in the in goal. We have a decision.
Trindle for McInnes, right in the centre, Hines with it, then Kennedy, they're rolling the Sharks, Radiant Katoa, he scores! He did a little bit of tiptoe stuff in the corner. Manly from near try now concede the first. Croker, left side, Brooks, dummy, swerve, offload, and over goes Tommy T. Tommy Talau scores another one for Manly. A lovely little piece of play here.
Watch the footwork here. Jesse Ramian comes out and he just bounces off that left foot and gets a beautiful flick pass there through to Talau.
Last tackle, 15 away. Cherry Evans looking for Falolo. He'll go up for it. He's got it. The Manly winger in his third game has come down to score. He's not the tallest of wingers, but he won the battle there. What a moment. Brayley to Trindle, dummy, weaves a pass. Mulatalo still a chance. Never right off these Cronulla wingers. They are finishers of the highest order. Ronaldo, loose ball, no worries. Still on for the Sharks. Hines, floating ball. Another one for the Cronulla wingers. Or has Talau got there? Sione Katoa
gives the opportunity here to Katoa. Manly desperate. Look at that play from Tommy Talau.
The ball goes touching goal. We have a decision.
Great stuff. Manly's defence rock solid. Hines, Hazelton, ball. Tommy Hazelton for Williams. Big lurch has set one up for Cronulla. Here is Brown. Brooks goes to the front man. That was Lawton. He was tackled. No, play on the court. So Lawton gets up. Oh, and then he smashed. Oh, Jesse Radian, we've got a problem here. Manly resent the tackle. Radian could be in trouble. Talau, I mean, he is wound up tight here, Jesse. Brayley, left side. Trindle running up to the line. Aero, support, and now Cronulla, their back line in absolute full flight. Ronaldo Mulatalo scores. Hines wrapping around his knicker up. Brown cuts him off. Spins away. One-hander over the top. Wilton gets moving. Teague Wilton straight down the hay diddle diddle. Kennedy support. Hines is there. He doesn't find Hines. Oh, still going. Kennedy got away from Kohler. Kennedy to Trindle. Ball knocked down. Manly are going to come up with it. Knock on the call, but they've saved a try. Hazelton limps off. Jake will have the story. Hines with a ball. Long pass. Brayley's kick. Atkinson's been on. He's been on 3.2 seconds. And has scored the try for Cronulla. With Brown and Cherry Evans. Olakuatu lines up Iro and carries them over and scores the try. Holy moly, Olakuatu, powerful force to score. They're setting up the Sharks here. Trindle, Nickera again. He's headed cross country. Brett Nickera, what a player. What a player Brett Nickera is. Atkinson, Hines looked in, goes out. Trindle, great ball. He's on his way again. Brett Nickera, a special back rower for Brooks. And Brooks then with a move, and he's good, the fullback. He has got loads and loads of ability. Tolu Kohler, full-time, Cronulla 40, Manly 20.
Yes, a very good win for the Cronulla Sharks, and my poor Manly Sea Eagles. Hopefully they'll bounce back in the finals. And our final game to wrap up the 2024 Telstra NRL Home and Away series is the Knights versus the Dolphins. Let's hear the highlights.
The battle for 8th place. Ponga gets us underway. A momentous afternoon in Newcastle, and back comes the veteran skipper. O'Sullivan kicking up for the tall Bostock. He's a good aerial exponent. He was allowed to catch it, but have a look at that for Newcastle effort.
That was a really smart play there.
In line with the right hand upright. Ponga in the first receiver. Switching the play. Away to Elliott. Wrapped up by Stone. Played to Brayley. Fired to Crossland. Short pass to Lucas. Gee, this is good defence so far, but Ponga's there. And he feeds out of Elliott, who goes over to get the first try after 28 minutes of absorbing footy.
When he gets across field, he's so quick. The outside defenders have to turn in. Adam Elliott, he goes over.
Short side play. Farnworth with a little bit of territory in front of him. He slipped the pass out somehow, and Asako throws it back. Oh, the ball's gone back 20 metres, and Croker's swooped on it for the Knights.
Look who's there, Matt Croker. They're as honest as they come. Geez, they got him here.
Ponga, he thought about a kick, or at least he was pretending to. Then he goes backwards and beats the defence.
Oh, Gagai, stay out.
Fletcher sharp with it now.
Oh.
Ponga has the ball dislodged. But they're within striking distance here. Sean O'Sullivan, Jake Avarillo, Trey Fuller. Fuller, who's denied earlier. He can't get to the line. And can he play it before the siren? He does. And there's a chance out wide. O'Sullivan dinks it to the in goal. Newcastle hang on. The ball to Ponga now. He ran away from his support. He goes behind Gagai. He's lost ground. He goes from one side to the other. Have a look at this dazzling speed. He feeds it to Brady Jones. You can't believe it. Ponga was going backwards. Suddenly they get another try.
Well, that looked like Matt Gidley.
I know the try you're talking about, Gus, of Matt Gidley. These are angles and the ability to skip across the field.
It's imperative the Dolphins hold them out. Ponga's kick. It's pinpoint. It's off the post. I think it was dropped on the rebound.
No, it's a knock on. No, they can't give a penalty for this.
Jeremy Marshall-King moves across the line of the ball. That is the first infringement. Just looking to see what happens next. And then Phoenix Crossland knocks on. The first offence will be a penalty against Jeremy Marshall-King.
Crossland is going to go to Ponga. Marju muscled over.
Did you see the movement off the ball then from Taylor Ponga?
Try now would be lovely.
Karima, Avarillo, Farnworth. Oh, they have defended magnificently.
Under 13 minutes.
No, Jaden. Look out. Tavita's in there. Well, he couldn't get a fight in the boxing ring. Can he have one at McDonald Jones? Oh, look out.
Yeah, swinging arm. This may be sin bin.
Yeah, you're on the court. I'm in the bin for 10.
Here's the hammer. He's over. Hammer soon. Tap your wife for dough. Gets the Dolphins on the board. The fans can cheer. The Knights are through to the finals. They've beaten the Dolphins 14-6.
With the completion of the Telstra NRL Home and Away series, let's take a look for one last time at Ladder Watch. After 27 rounds of Telstra NRL Premiership, the top 8 looks like this. Storm take out the minor premiership on 44 points, followed by the Panthers in second place on 40 points. In third place, it was the Roosters on 38, and in fourth place, it's the Sharks, also tied on 38 wins. Coming in at fifth place and coming up one place is the Cowboys into fifth place on 36 points, and the Doggies slip down to number 6 with 34 points, and the Sea Eagles hold on to 7th position on 33 points, and the Dragons slip into the top 8 with 30 points, and that's the top 8, and that's the top 8 teams we can expect to see in the finals. And looking from 9 down to 17, the Raiders come up into 9th position with 30 points. Dolphins slip down into 10th position on 28 points. And the Dragons slip down into 11th position, also tied on 28 points. 12 is the Broncos with 26 points. 13th is the Warriors on 25. 14th position is held by the Titans with 22 points. The Eels skip up into 15th spot with 20 points. And the Rabbitohs slip down into 16th position on 20 points. And as we said earlier in the podcast, bringing home the wooden spoon is the West Tigers with 18 points. And that's a Ladder Watch. And we'll be right back after these messages.
Do you follow rugby league? Are you a passionate rugby league fan? Want to see a rugby league team in Adelaide? If you answered yes to these questions, then we want to hear from you. Here at the Rampage League podcast, we're looking for the next presenter. Someone who will bring their passion and enthusiasm to the Rampage League podcast. Someone who wants a rugby league team back in Adelaide. For more info, send an email to Producer Darren at admin@aussportsonline.com.
Have you thought about promoting your business, event or product on radio? Getting your product, service on radio is easier than you think. Consider sponsoring Adelaide's only dedicated rugby league podcast on Ausports Radio. In return for your sponsorship, we offer fully voiced and produced sponsorship announcements played during the live recording and broadcast, as well as online promotion if that tickles your fancy as well. For more information, send an email to our marketing team at ausportsonline.com.
That wraps up the 2024 Telstra NRL Premiership Home and Away series. And now we're going to take a look at the finals in week 1 will look like. On Friday, it's the Panthers home to the Roosters. On Saturday, it will be the Storm taking on the Sharks. And second game on Saturday night is the Cowboys versus the Knights. And on Sunday, it's the Bulldogs taking on the mighty Sea Eagles. And this coming around in and we're just going to take a break, and we'll be right back here on the Rampage League podcast.
Are you passionate about rugby league? Do you want to contribute to the growth and development of the sport in Adelaide? We are looking for dedicated fans, community leaders and rugby league enthusiasts to join the Adelaide Rugby League Team Steering Committee. Why join us? Make a difference, help shape the future of rugby league in Adelaide. Your voice and ideas can influence decisions and initiatives that promote the game at all levels. For more information, send an email to admin@osportsonline.com.
When kids play rugby league, they're part of something bigger than a team. Whoa! Cool! They're part of a community that's safe, fair and fun. Play something unreal. PlayRugbyLeague.com.
That's right, that's where you'll find Adelaide's only rugby league dedicated podcast. And that brings up the end of this week's Rampage League podcast. It's been great being with you, and we thank the crew here at the Brew Boys Brewery, as we do every week, who supply a great space for us to broadcast and record our podcast each week. So thanks very much to the crew here at the Brew Boys Brewery. You can find them at 151 Regency Road, Croydon Park, if you're in South Australia. My name's Darren. This has been the Rampage League podcast.
Go the Rams. Bah! Adelaide to bring it up from their own line. And met by some very willing Auckland defence. And pushed back a couple of metres. Gerard Walters just goes from dummy half, picking up Darren Doherty. Doherty, 25 metres up from his own line.
As now the Adelaide Rams make their way out onto Marathon Stadium for the first time.